Okay, so Wuthering Waves just released their latest developer message regarding CBT2. I just want to dive straight into it, so let's get to it. So, closed beta test 2 review, developer's message. Dear Rovers, we would like to first express our sincere gratitude. Thank you for participating in and paying attention to our closed beta test. 2, we received a lot of valuable feedback from all our platforms. Let's see if they actually listen to it, though. Let's see what they're going to actually address. First of all, combat. Overall combat experience optimizations, we are addressing the issue of poor sound effects. I've heard about this, and that the CBT1 had a lot more of a thumpy sound to their attacks, whereas compared to CBT2, not as much. And hit effects and hit feedback, many of our players mentioned. We will focus on revamping the sound effects of weapon hit feedback, echo skills, resonance skills, and other battle aspects. In addition, we'll improve jumping by adjusting animation speed. Okay. Camera transitions and landing feedback to make it feel more natural. Cool. That always good for that. Character-specific combat optimizations, adjusting Ling Yang and Jian Jing's movesets for an elevated overall combat experience. So it sounds like they're making overall changes to their movesets, so I'm interested to see what exactly they're talking about here. Adjust Verina's HP restoration mechanism so she can use her photosynthesis energy more efficiently. Okay, I'm not really interested in Verina. I hope to God I don't get her, but no matter I probably will. Improve Calcro's kit. His extra intro skill, necessary means, will be available by default. If it was locked behind something before, always good to have more than less. New combat skill practicing dungeons. Okay, so new dungeons, sweet. We will introduce a series of new combat practicing dungeons where you can better familiarize yourself with each character's unique combat mechanisms and practice how to combo. So does this mean like for all characters, like entirely, like even ones that you don't have, or just the ones that you do have? I'm interested to find out about that. Aside from the points above, we have also started working on other frequently reported issues such as bad camera experiences, frequent lock-on loss. I've heard about that as well. Enemies quitting combat. I've seen people when they're mid-fight, the enemies will just like completely ignore you, go back and restore their health like back to 100%, which is really frustrating. And counterattack failures. Okay, that's another bug that I've seen as well. Gameplay, ecosystem. Here we go. This is the biggest thing that I think a lot of people have been having major issues with. We received a lot of feedback on the ecosystem. I'm not surprised. Thank you so much for taking the time to test out this system and providing valuable suggestions. We have received many suggestions and concerns about how the echo hunting experience was too grindy. Yeah. How the game lacked disposable options. Yeah. For unwanted echoes and other issues. To address these issues, we are planning to implement the following changes. Okay, let's go. Make it easier to obtain various echoes. Okay, so they're kind of like making the grind a little bit less. We plan to make echoes available through participating in-game events, completing daily activities, and other means. Cool. Not so much in like a domain, like echo domain type things, but we already have that. Mechanic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Provide a better way to dispose of unused or redundant echoes. This is a big thing that I have noticed. People will just have inventories like filled with hundreds of echoes that they can do nothing with them. And you have to like delete them one by one. It's really frustrating. You'll be able to recycle unenhanced echoes by converting them into random new echoes of a type you have unlocked. So this is kind of like in the strongbox thing in Genshin Impact. Again, I'm sorry for the Genshin Impact comparisons. But basically, it's like combining various echoes into a set or something that you are aiming for. So at least it gives players an option to actually make use of all these redundant, like, useless echoes. I haven't seen anything to do with using the echoes as fodder, like to give experience to other echoes. So that's something that I have heard that it seems that they don't want to go that route. Return tuners when tuned echoes are consumed. So like the tuners, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, tuner. I was gonna say that turners, not tuners. It's tuners. Tuners are a valuable resource in Wuthering Waves, and once you've used them, it's really hard to get more, and they are used really frequently while leveling up your echoes. So using them and not getting them back after you fodder them or anything like that, it just seems like a waste. But here, when you use tuned echoes to upgrade other echoes, a designated percent of tuners you previously used will be returned. Okay, so it's not the full amount. So I'm wondering just exactly how much this percent is. Maybe say like 75%. So if you have 4 tuners, you get 3 tuners back, or I want to know exactly how much that is. But I mean, at least you're getting something back. It would be better if you got all of them back, but better than nothing. Make it easier to get your desired substats. We will raise the minimum numbers will raise the minimum numbers you can get with substats, rolling and narrowing the range of possible rolling results. So what this sounds like to me is that there's currently about like 8 different substats that you can possibly get. So it sounds like they're reducing that. So I don't know which ones they're reducing, but just say, for example, say that there's a flat attack and attack percent. Maybe they'll just be attack percent and no more flat attack. So they'll like basically reduce all those into half. Or maybe they're just going to get rid of the resonance skill damage increase or resonance liberation damage increase. Or I'm interested to see which ones they are actually going to get rid of. So it sounds like they're going to make it easier to get the ones here, because right now the possible number of stats is really way too high at the moment as it is. Optimize the auto-equip echo mechanism. Additionally, we will improve Inferno Rider's echo skill to add a new transportation mode. Fucking yes, come on, let's go. Okay, so when equipped, you can transform into the Inferno Rider. We will be developing even more new events and new gameplay centered around the echoes and improve them based on your feedback. So, okay, so this is it. So basically, you can turn into the Inferno Rider and just like ride around the map. That is so cool. And I don't know if it's like indefinitely or until you switch out of the echo, so it might be timed, it might be infinite, we don't know about that, but still the fact that they're allowing us to do this is just really good. That's great news. New content for Depths of Elusive Realm. We will add a tutorial stage for Depths of Elusive Realm to help beginners better understand and enjoy this gameplay. Cool. So they're making it more accessible, because at the moment this is more for the hardcore gamers. So they're making a gateway for the more casual players to like dip their toe in and get used to it. So this is good. This is really good. More playable characters will be added in the Depths of Elusive Realms. I'm typos around everywhere. Additionally, you will also be able to use trial characters in this mode. Cool. Meanwhile, new high difficulty events and special boss mechanisms will be added for you to challenge. Cool. So again, not just giving to the casual players, but also focusing on the more hardcore players as well, which is really good. I'm glad they're doing both of this. This is really cool. We are also working on other gameplay issues mentioned in your feedback. Here are a few examples. Drops from supply chests or enemies in the wild will automatically be picked up. Okay. Co-op mode will be available sooner at a lower union level, because I think it's like a level 35 or something at the moment, which is really high. Maybe they'll drop that down to say 20 or something. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's cool. It'll make the world feel a lot more alive and a lot more fun, hopefully. So we hope these changes can further improve your game experience. Okay, cool. Story cutscenes and animations. Okay, so one thing that I really wish they would do is I really liked Crownless's CBT1. Cutscene and animation. The fight in that was just absolutely beautiful. So I really, I haven't read this yet. I'm hoping to God that they bring it back. So let's find out. We're working on the frequently reported issues about story cutscenes and animations, including strange camera positionings, characters showing up at the wrong time, poorly matched lip animations, and lack of detail in story sound effects. Okay, so that's just detail stuff. Here are some of the progress we've made so far. Optimize the camera. Okay, so done the camera, improves the camera and the lip animation and eye blink animation. Cool. Adjusted and rearranged story quests progression for a smoother flow and changed the unlock prerequisites for some story quests. Okay. Reworked the sound effects in cutscenes for a better performance. Improved the skip function to make it work better. We will keep polishing every detail. So it seems like they haven't done anything in terms of Crownless. A little bit disappointed, but okay. Other optimizations and adjustments. Aside from the changes above, we are addressing game issues such as crashes, blank screens, frame drops, and device overheating. This is mainly for mobile, I'm guessing. Improving game performance on all devices is a top priority. We're also improving the character and environment designs and adjusting the UI for easier navigation. New events and story content are in early development, and we'll share our progress with you. Cool. Localization. This was a big thing, particularly with the JP. We take localization quality very seriously, and it is also a big part of our future optimization plans. We will continuously improve the localization quality based on your feedback. We are working on adding EN, JP, Korean, KR voiceovers for stories. Cool, good. And character voice lines. Thank you for your patience. I mean, we all expected that anyway. We knew they was going to bring it out in official release anyway, so this is like something we all expected. These are our future adjustments and optimizations based on the feedback we received during CBT2. These are our future. Okay, that's the same. It's the same thing. Okay. We apologize for any deficiencies or unsatisfactory content in the beta test build. The development team is committed to addressing these issues and prioritizing areas that were less enjoyable for players. Our goal is to bring you an even better version of Wuthering Waves next time. Thank you again for your continued attention and support. Wuthering Waves dev team. Okay, so on the whole, sounding good. The combat seems it's going to be tweaked just a little, particularly with the sounds. Good, which is something I've heard. The biggest thing I think a lot of people are going to be really, really happy about is this ecosystem part. This was the biggest point of contention for many, if not all, users. Just the whole grind for it was just really, really frustrating for a lot of people. And then having all these echoes you are not going to use, and foddering them was just not really a thing. And you having to go through and delete each one like individually. That was a really, really like a strong point of contention with a lot of the CBT players. So it looks like they are really listening to what people are saying, which is good. Good. I'm really, really glad about that. And I'm particularly happy that they're going to return the tuners. Like I said, it would have been better if they gave back all of the tuners. I said turners then. All of the tuners, but still, it's better. I know that when you use leveled up echoes to level up other echoes, you don't get the full 100%, but that's the same in a lot of different things anyway. You get like I think it's 75% or something around those lines. So I'm guessing it's the same here. Like if you use a tuned echo, you will get back a certain percent. I don't know about this. I was thinking maybe instead of getting back the tuners, if you have a leveled up echo with with tunes to 4 times, tuned 4 times, if you put that into another echo, then say it gives an automatic 3 tunes, you know? So it instead of giving it back and then you adding it onto the new echo, it just automatically goes to that new echo. You see what I'm saying? I think that would have been pretty cool. But still, getting them back in any capacity is really, really good. And also just lessening the RNG with the substats, that's really, really cool as well. I'm really looking forward to riding around as Inferno Rider because he's such a badass, I've got to say. So yeah, on the whole, this is really, really good news. Again, I'm kind of disappointed that there wasn't so much in terms of Crownless. I really wanted CBT1's Crownless. Hopefully we can get maybe a different version of Crownless later on in the story. Maybe like a stronger, like a Crownless Prime or Crowned version where it just comes in and like beats the shit out of everyone. That would be really, really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to official release. I've been saying since the start, if Wuthering Waves is going to come out, it will have to be either late May or early June because that's when Genshin's slow period is. But with Genshin, they also have their Arlecchino coming out soon. So, I don't know. But with the way things have been going on in the community, in the Hoyoverse side of things, the sooner the better. That's all I can say. The sooner they can come out, the better. Because they really do need to strike when the iron's hot, you know? Yeah, so cool. That's it. I will keep an eye on this. And until then, I will see you next video. Okay, peace. Bye.